Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening. My name is NUR ADRIANA AMALIN BINTI AKMAR and my metric number is 211231, and I'm the third year student of the Bachelor of Science Physics with Education, and my topic for this final year project is video-based learning in enhancing pupils' understanding and repairing their misconception in wave interference. So for the outline, I will start with introduction and then problem statement, continue with objective, literature review, methodology, conclusion, and reference. For the introduction, I will introduce first about video-based learning. Video-based learning is actually an educational approach where video content is used as the medium for delivering instruction and learning material. Leverage the power of visual and auditory stimuli to enhance the learning experience, making complex concepts easier to understand and retain. So benefit of using video-based learning in education are learner engagement, self-paced learning, multimodal learning, higher accessibility, and also innovative pedagogy. Next is pupils' misconception. Pupils' misconception is actually a misunderstanding or incorrect belief that students hold about the particular concept or topic. Misconception can arise from the variety sources, including everyday experience, prior knowledge, and how information is presented in educational setting. Students often discuss and learn from each other, so misconception can be spread if a student explains a concept incorrectly to their peer. If a misconception also can be occur if assessments are not well designed to test for deep understanding. Student might develop surface knowledge or incorrect assumption about their understanding of topic. So, my topic is wave interference. Why I choose this topic because I think it is wave interference is one of hardest topic for pupils to understand. And this is a subtopic of 5.6 in chapter 5 of Form 4 physics textbooks. So, wave interference is actually a fundamental phenomenon in physics that occur when two or more waves meet in space, and also characterized by the interaction of wave pattern, resulting in a modification of the overall wave amplitude, phase, and direction. So this is the important term in wave interference that we have superposition principle, constructive interference, destructive interference, and also coherence. So for the problem statement, I state 3 problem statements. For the first one is students often struggle with expressing distance in terms of wavelength, which is one of the necessary steps in determining the phase length difference and as the criterion for constructive and destructive interference. Next is students often confused about factors that will affect the pattern of interference and the calculation in Young double slit experiment. And lastly, is student hard to understand concept about wave interference just by reading textbook when they need to study this topic again after learning other topic. For the objective, I also state 3 objectives. For the first one is to enhance pupils' understanding and prevent them having misconception toward wave interference topic by using this video-based learning. Next is to create longer repetition and continuous learning for pupils where they could watch the video anytime. And lastly, to increase pupils' engagement with the wave interference and make learning style be more exciting using video-based learning. For the literature review, I already state research that related to video-based learning and it says that video-based learning is um, one of the most successful and efficient method nowadays in teaching era compared to our previous method that just using textbook and watching lecture during the class. So video-based learning actually have many benefits on enhancing student understanding about the topic that teacher had delivered. So for the misconception in wave interference, there are so many misconceptions in wave interference that occur among the students. For example, I can share one, which is this. The principle of superposition was not well understood, and the alternative conception identified was that superposition was applied along both axes, which implied that not only the amplitude were added along the y-axis, but also the wave or time along the x-axis. I I take this from this Wayne 2015 from his article that said student think that superposition occur in both axes, but if that's actually not true, because superposition only happen along y-axis, which is on the amplitude. So this is the example of misconception that occur in student understanding. So for the methodology, I will start with the interview physics teacher and creating storyboard. For interview physics teacher, I will choose school and discuss about time to do pre-test and post-test. And then I'll start with creating storyboard and planning suitable information to put in the video. Divide to each scene on how to deliver content using video and choose video and diagram to put in the video. And then I will prepare question and construct question related to with interference, and question contain conceptual understanding and also the calculation. After that, I will create the video, creating actual video using design and idea from the storyboard that I have said just now. And I will insert suitable diagram and explanation to help student understanding. And after that, I will continue with the pretest. So pretest will be conducted on each four school that has been selected. Pupils will answer this question using their previous knowledge, and I'll gain pupils score and calculate the average. So after that, student will watch the video that I had prepared before they answer the post-test question. So for the post-test question, for the post-test, pupils will answer the same question after watching the video, the same question as the pre-test, and then I'll do the same thing, which is gain pupils score and calculate the average. So this is the storyboard that I had prepared. I already divide the part that I would insert in video to each scene. For example, this is for the scene 1, which is I will focus on the definition of interference, principle of superposition, and also coherent wave. And then for scene 2, I will focus on the type of interference, which is constructive and destructive interference. For scene 3, I will explain how the constructive interference will be occur. And for scene 4, I will explain on how destructive interference will happen. And then for scene 5, I will focus on the interference pattern and Young double slit experiment. So in this part, I will focus on bright fringe, dark fringe, that illustrate constructive and destructive interference, and also the factor of interference pattern, that observed in young double slit. So we have three three um three factor which is wavelength, distance between two slit, and distance from the slit to the observation screen. So for the scene number 6, I will focus on how students need to tackle the question regarding wave interference and do the calculation. For the scene number 7, I will focus on the factor which is changing this distance between slit that affecting the interference pattern. And then scene number 8, I will focus on factor of changing the slit to the screen distance. And for the scene number 9, I will focus on the factor which is changing the wavelength of the light source that would be affecting the interference pattern. So this is a question that I had already prepared for the pre-test and post-test. So it all have 13 questions that pupils need to answer, and this question is contains of conceptual understanding that student need to understand from the statement and also from the picture diagram. And also calculation regarding the wave interference equation. So this is the reference that I use to refer during this study. That's all from me. Thank you.